Welcome to class, my friends, my yogis, my loved ones. Welcome, welcome. I invite you today, do you have your bolsters or your cushions? To lie on your back. You're going to place let me turn around. You're going to place the bolster or the cushion right by your bra strap for the women or for the men, just by the top of the rib cage there. All right, so go ahead. If you haven't gotten one out yet, I'll give you a little time to get something. This is another thing that I was suggesting that I sent out to all of you. You can use a beach towel or a nice big towel and roll it like so. And then you put it across the mat. All right, so whichever one you choose, go ahead. So when you lie down, I'm going to show you. You're going to lie with the bolster or the cushion just at the upper back. If it's not too high, the neck can go back. If it's a little too high for you, then you can get another cushion or your towel and just place it at the base of your skull. So we're starting like this today. We're lying down. And make sure that you adjust your bolster or cushion or whatever it is that you're using, and that you are really very comfortable. When you get there, you may want to adjust your clothes a bit. You may want to pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Whatever you choose to do is perfect for you. So find your way into this position here. Just take a nice big deep breath in, everyone. And sigh out your day. Just sigh out, trying to get on your mat on time. I'm going to sit up so you can hear me a little bit better. But stay lying down on your back. So as I said, adjust yourself, your clothes, your body. Make sure that your support is in the right place for you at your upper back, just by maybe the shoulder blades or your bra strap for the women. And just feel the support of the floor underneath you. Take a nice big deep breath in again and sigh it out. Just melt down, release. Close your eyes. And your arms can be where you'd like them to be. Doesn't matter. You work that out. Let us continue with our yogic breath. Remember, it's a deliberate breath. So begin to draw that oxygen in through both nostrils. Fill your lungs all the way up. Feel the ribcage expanding, your chest lifting. And exhale in the reverse. For those of you who know your ujjayi breath, the sound coming from the back of your throat, you can all put that sound in as well. It's as if there's a little sound when you breathe out, like you're scraping the air against the back of the throat. So put that breath in as well as the 3-part breath. Concentrate on the breath. Feel the sensations of that nourishing breath coming into your body. And the sensations of the breath leaving your body. Centering is an important part of the class. It grounds the energy, gets us ready. it brings you into this present moment. It draws you into where you are. You're there at your mat, in your little sacred space. So this is a good time to allow that mind chatter to float away now as you continue to be present where you are. Be present with the breath, using that breath to help you to draw into where you are, into what you are doing, into your feelings and your sensations, into whether you're going a little bit too deep into the pose and you have to back off, or you need to go a little bit deeper. So staying present is very important. Okay, everyone, I'm going to invite you now to just turn a little bit on your side. Lift yourself up and draw your support underneath you now to come onto the sacrum. So take it all the way down to your sacrum, the base of your spine. And then your back is going to fall on the ground, on your mat. So you have that little arch in your back now. You're opening your chest, and the arms can be beside you, away from the body, or you can take them back behind you, whatever you prefer. So see, if you want to glance at me, it's under just by the sacrum, so you get a little bit more of an arch in your back now. So lengthen your legs, draw those legs out there. And feel a slight difference in this stretch now as we start. So shoulder blades slide on your back, close your eyes. Notice if you're tensing up anywhere and just try to relax that area. If you are using a soft towel, you may want to roll it a little bit higher so you get that nice arch in your spine. Breathing in and out. From here, take your right thigh up to the chest. You can keep that left leg nice and long. You can take your hands to the back of your thigh or on top of the shin, wherever you can reach. Take a breath, and as you exhale now, just pull that thigh down towards the colon. So take it in a little bit and then draw it down towards the belly, into that right colon. Take a breath. We're doing our wind relieving pose now. So as you inhale, you're going to push your belly right up. Push that colon up on top of the thigh and draw the thigh down to the colon. And then as you exhale it all out, you can relax a little bit, just a tad. You're not leaving the leg, you're holding it, but you're just relaxing. So your body is relaxed, your arms are doing the work. Let's do this 2 more times. Take your arms and draw that thigh down on top of the right colon. Take a breath now. As you inhale, push your belly on top of that thigh, right up. Push, push, push. And then just exhale, release a little bit, just a little. Let's go for the last and third one. Draw the thigh down to the colon. Push your belly right up on top of that thigh. Push, push, push as you draw that thigh down, belly up. Breathe, push, 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 push on the inhale. And release. Take the hands away. Slide your right leg down to meet the left leg. Take a breath here, and then when you exhale, take that left thigh up for this side now. So make sure that the right leg is really nice and long here. Taking your hands either behind the thigh or on top of the shin, whatever you prefer, or maybe one on both. One on the shin, one on the back of the thigh. You could try that. Digging the right heel into the mat to make sure that leg stays really long there. Take a breath now. As you exhale, pull the thigh down to the belly. So the arms are active here. And then breathe now. Inhale and push the descending colon on that left side up into your thigh. Push, push, push. Draw, draw, draw down. And release it a little bit. We have 2 more to go. Again, arms are active by drawing that thigh down. Take a breath, inhale. Push the belly, push that colon up to the thigh. Push, push, push. And release it just a little bit. And then we go for the last one now. So take another breath in as you draw that thigh down. Breathe in and push the belly on top of the thigh. Push, push, push. Thigh draws down, belly goes up. Breathe. And release. Take that leg down, stretch them both. Take a moment here, take a breath. So the wind relieving postures are very good for the colon, good for elimination, for digestion, hemorrhoids, all those nice things. Okay, so that was good that we got that in today. Breathe in, breathe out. Bend your right leg in, left leg in just a little bit, just a tad, not too much, not a big bend. And raise your right leg up to the ceiling. Draw it all the way up. Externally roll that right thigh out. So I'm going to use my hands on the top of the thigh and roll that thigh out. You want your right toes to point to the side of your mat. So your toes are going to point to the right as you externally turn your top of your right thigh out. If you're not sure, you can look at me. Take the hands away. Good. Take a breath. As you exhale, you're going to extend that leg down in that same position. Rotating this thigh out. Take it all the way down, almost to touch the mat. And breathe it back up towards that ceiling. Okay, we're going to do this 10 times. So let's go. This is 2. Down. Keep the rotation there. And up. And 3. And up. Make sure the toes are pointed to the right side. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. Make sure the rotation is still there. And 8. Feeling the thigh now. And 9. Notice the sensation there. And last one. And 10. And release that leg to the mat. Draw that right heel in. So the right knee bends a little bit. And let's go for the other side. Taking that left leg up now to the ceiling. Externally rotate the thigh. Take it out. So you're turning it. Flex the foot. So your toes are now pointing to the left side. Heel to the right. Keep the length. Keep the activity in that left leg. Arms out to the side. And we're going for 10 of these. So make sure when you're going up and down with that leg, you keep that rotation in the hip area and the toes to the left. So let's go. Down and up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Use the breath. 6, 7. Keep the toes pointing to the left. 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Good. So walk your heels into towards the buttocks. Lift your buttocks up and slide your support out of the way. Take a breath. Draw the thighs in towards your chest. Give them a hug. Arms out to the side like the letter T. Drop both thighs over to your right side. And your upper body to the left. Taking a little break here. So remember, everybody, that if that left shoulder is hanging, put something underneath it to support it. So you can get a nice twist. And just relax down now. There's no need for any tension anywhere. Just relax and let go. If you think you're clenching that top hip there, let it go. If you think you're drawing your shoulders up and your neck is tight, just draw those shoulders down. Keep that nice length in your neck. Breathe now. Breathe in and out. Turn the nose up towards the ceiling. Let's take the top leg up first, and the bottom leg will follow. If you want, you can shift the hips over to the right as you drop your thighs to the left. And because I'm facing the camera now, what I mean by the shoulder hanging, if your hair, and this is what's happening to the shoulder, there's space between the shoulder and your mat, please put something there so that the shoulder can relax down onto that surface. It's not hanging. And then turn the neck and the head slightly to your right side and relax now. Try and relax. Scan your body, checking for areas that are tense, and relax those areas. Close your eyes and breathe. Let go and release. Remember to sprinkle in the soft sounding sighs, okay? Oh, yeah, beautiful. Cannot believe that we're almost at the end of this week already. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, turning the nose up, top leg comes up, bottom leg follows. Shift back onto your back, hands beside you, draw the shoulders down away from the ears. Make sure that you're lying down nice and straight. You can look up and check with yourself. Okay, continue now. Lengthen your left leg out on the mat. Bring the right thigh up. Take it in tabletop position. So your knee is falling right in line with the hip. Calf parallel to the floor. You can look up and see that you're in that nice position there. Okay? Take your right hand to the back of the right thigh. Just the right palm to the back of the right thigh. And press the thigh into the palm and the palm back into the thigh. Take your left hand to the base of your skull. Take a breath. As you exhale, lift up head, neck, and shoulders. So your skull can rest back down into the hand. The hand is supporting the skull. Keep the activity in that right thigh. Remember now that we are pressing the thigh into the hand and the hand into the thigh. Just look down at the ground in front of you. Take a breath and lift that left foot a little bit off the mat, not too high. Breathe now. So remember, you're pressing the hand into the thigh and the thigh back into the hand. And just try to relax as you do this. I know it's not easy sometimes, but just try. Not too much effort here, okay? Breathe in. The effort is really in this right side here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, slowly release the left leg down. Release the upper body down to your mat. Take your right hand away from that right thigh and extend that right leg out to meet the left leg. Take a moment, take a breath. So we're going to do this again now on the left side. So draw that left thigh in. You're in tabletop position here. Lift up your head and look at yourself. Make sure the knee is in line with the hip and the calf is parallel to the mat. Your left hand goes behind that left thigh. Palm is resting there. Take your right hand to the back of the skull this time now. Take a breath as you exhale, lift up head, neck, and shoulders. Look down out there in front of you. Try not to look up towards the ceiling and strain your neck. And then we'll begin now by pressing the back of the left thigh into the hand and the hand into the thigh. Take another breath here and raise that right leg up. And you might notice a slight difference on this side. I think I'm noticing one for me. Just a very slight difference here. Breathe in, breathe out. So relax the back of the skull into the hand. There's no need for that neck to get tired or tensed. Feel the muscles in the abdominal area there working. Breathe in, breathe out. Stay if you can. If you can't stay, please come out of the pose. Inhale. Exhale. Take a breath now and slowly release the right leg, release the upper body, and stretch that left leg out to meet the right leg. We're going to do one more set of these. Take a breath. I don't want to hear anything from anybody. All right? Whew. I know. So let's go again. Right leg up, knee in line with the hip. Left hand cups the skull. Right hand behind that right thigh. Take a breath as the exhale, lift up head, neck, and shoulders. Pressing the back of the thigh into the hand into the thigh, lift up the left leg, squeeze into that tummy if you can, if you want to, and breathe. Inhale, exhale. Nineteen, 20, and release the leg, the upper body, and that right thigh, slide it out to meet the left leg, release the hands. Take a moment here, that was great. Ooh, okay, other side. Let's go, everybody. You're in good form, so just look at yourself, make sure that the neck is not, you're not tensing up that neck. Okay, take a breath, lift up that right leg when you're ready. Hobby, how you doing there? And breathe, inhale. Don't turn your head, you're looking straight out ahead of you. No tension on that neck, please, everybody. The neck is really bothering you. Place the head back down on your mat. Breathe now. So you're just a nice little stretch here, working those abdominal muscles. And release. Beautiful. Nice. Hug those thighs into the chest. Put a palm on each knee and begin to draw your circles. Let's get into the base of the spine. Let's massage our internal organs before we move on. And then reverse that circle. Press the soles of the feet down into the mat. Hands are beside your body and roll those shoulders down underneath you. So walk the heels as close into the buttocks as you can. And if you have a block or a little cushion and you'd like to place it between the knees, up here by the knees or the inner thighs, you could try that today. Take a breath. Let's get ready for a bridge pose. Pressing down into the feet and the hands. Begin now to lift your buttocks and spine off the mat. If anybody'd like, you can also put another block or your cushion underneath you to keep you there. Okay, if you're not feeling too strong today, or you're tired, or you're somewhere in between, and you just want a little support, you can do this as well. If this is not high enough for you, then heighten it with something else. You can stay up here with that support underneath you, or no support at all. So if you have a block or a cushion or a ball in between the thighs, squeeze it, pull the thighs in towards your support. Breathe in, breathe out. Chin is slightly down, shoulders down away from your ears, and draw those thighs and those knees out to whatever is in front of you there. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, there's no effort, okay? No effort today. We're just here. We're doing what we can. No strain. Sometimes if we put too much effort into something, the body goes into, you know, that we lock that body down a bit because maybe we're not strong enough or we don't have the flexibility to push ourselves all the time. So you go in yoga, we call it the edge of comfort, that place between challenge and ease. All right, folks, be there. Lifting up that sternum, chin slightly down. Draw the thighs of the knees into whatever is in front of you there. And just close your eyes and breathe as we stay here. But 2 more cycles of breathing. But if you really need to come down, you can come down. One more inhale. One more exhale. And slowly lower down, bone by bone. Don't fling yourself down on the mat. Buttocks touches last. Good, beautiful. Turn onto your side. Push yourself up. Nice. And we're going to come into lizard pose. So I have my little props here. I'm going to use them. I encourage your props, you know that. The prop lady. Right? So on the hands and knees, everybody, step your right foot up, all the way up. If you're using your blocks or any other thing you have, go ahead and place them. Slide that left knee back, getting into the psoas muscle, that little pesky muscle there that causes some trouble for us sometimes. So you're like this. Take a breath. As you exhale, drop the groin down now. Push it down towards that mat. Shouldn't use the word push, but just down towards that mat. From here, if you can go down onto the forearms. All right, you can go all the way down. You can put your blocks out here. You can put your hands here. You can lift up your chest. You can do any little thing that you feel like doing today. So we want to get, it's a very strong pose, very dynamic pose here, but we don't have to take it too dynamic today. Drawing the shoulders down away from the ears, lifting up that sternum. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. If you have a knee issue, please put a cushion or a towel underneath that knee, because we're going to stay here for 2 more cycles of breathing. Inhale. This is what we're doing today. We're not doing the other type. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. All right, we're taking this into pigeon. So this front leg, you're going to walk it over towards the left side of your mat. If you'd like, you can put some support underneath that left cheek, left thigh like this. Slide that left foot back onto the right thigh, and then lift your chest up. So you're like this. Take a breath. As you exhale, you're going to fold down. I'm going to put my bolster in front of me here. So when I fold forward, I can rest on something. All right. So work it for yourself. See here, this is what we do. You can stay on the chin. You can stay on the side of the head as long as the neck doesn't bother you. And just close your eyes now. Breathe in and breathe out. You should be feeling a nice strong sensation in the top of the right thigh, if it's the right foot in front. Another thing that you can do is you can slide the left knee in towards that right heel a little bit, so it's not so strong. The sensation will not be as strong if you do that. All right, so just melt down, relax, and release. Some people like the arms straight out in front. Some like them to the side. Some like it on the base of the spine. Whatever you feel like doing is good. It's all good. As we breathe in through the nose, fill the back of the lungs up with that nourishing breath. And exhale all the way out. And then slide your palms down a little bit and use that action to push your chest up. And we're going to take this into a little twist. Yes. So take your back leg, the left leg, around across the right thigh. You can either extend your right leg straight out or keep it bent in. Draw that left thigh to the chest. Wrap your right hand around it. Left hand goes beside you, close to your body. And use the action of pressing that left palm down into the ground to lift that spine up. Take a breath. As you exhale, now twist towards that left side. As you twist, you want that right hand to draw that left thigh closer into the chest and feel that twist. Breathe in, breathe out. And let's slowly come back to center. Take that leg away. And let's come back up to table to do the other side. How about that? So we step the left foot up. Slide the right knee back, if this is the side you're doing now, for lizard pose, sorry. And drop this groin. So this part of the body here, all of this right hip, you want to drop it down towards the ground. And make sure that you are padding that knee, you're fixing up that knee, not putting pressure on it. And just lift up your chest and breathe. If you would like, now at this point, you can go down onto the forearms. Okay, or what I like to do here is to slide the blocks out a bit, or just your hands if you're not using blocks, and press down into the block and lift that chest up. Whoa, very strong sensation here. Breathe. If it's too strong for you, or if you're feeling pain, you want to come out of the pose. But if you can manage it, let's stay there a little bit longer. Pulling that sternum up away from the belly button, dropping those shoulders down, breathe. This psoas muscle is the big one that joins the upper body to the lower body, wraps around us here, so coming down into the front. We need to stretch it mindfully, all right? Noticing the word mindfully. All right, we're gonna walk up those hands. Oh, take your time. It's not easy. If it was easy, we wouldn't be doing it, right? Slide the foot across now to the right. Come down. Slide that right foot back, sorry. Getting tongue-tied here. Lift up that chest. And as you exhale, you're gonna fold forward. So the hand position can be yours, anything you like to do. Maybe you want to change it for this side. And remember that the two sides usually are a little bit different and you might need different things. So work it out. This is why you have to stay present to your work that you're doing here for yourself on your mat. So you can make your own little adjustments. All right, remember that you can also put a little support under that left buttocks cheek there. So lengthen that spine out there. Relax and breathe. Okay, take a nice big deep breath in, everyone. You're going to slide your hands down by the shoulders in order to press your chest up. Take your back foot over for your spinal twist. Remember that you can lengthen that left leg out. You don't have to bend it in like this. All right? And try to get the two buttocks cheeks on your mat. Your left hand is going to hug that right thigh right up into the chest. If you bend the leg and it's a little challenging for you to do that, please straighten out that leg. Your right hand is beside you. Take a breath as you exhale, lift up that spine. And as you begin to twist yourself around, you take your left hand and pull that right thigh closer to you so that you can feel it all in the glutes here. And that action will also help you to lift that spine up a little bit more. Close your eyes. Please be careful of the neck. And breathe. Maybe a nice sounding sigh would be great here. Nice big sigh. Beautiful. And slowly make your way back to center. Take that leg away. Come up onto the hands and knees. Walk the knees a little bit away from each other. Let the big toes touch. And press the buttocks back towards the heel. If this is not available to you, you can put a cushion between the buttocks and the heel to lift you. Or we have the option for that puppy stretch. So puppy stretch is when you walk the hands way out. You press back until the forehead or the top of the head touches the mat. The buttock sticks up in the air. And you let that belly fall. You sink down towards the mat. So this is puppy stretch. Or we can do the child, Garbhasana. Okay, take a breath and slowly come back up. Now we're coming back into table position. So in table, check in with yourself here. You want that knee falling under the hip, both sides. And you are lifting that chest up. So don't bend the elbows. Don't let the elbows be soft and then the chest drops down. You're going to put a lot of pressure on the shoulders here. So lift up all the way right up as high as you can. Use the length of your arms. Now you're going to take your right leg up. Bend that knee. I would like you to look back and make sure, look at that thigh. Are you lifting it high enough? Is the knee bent? Sole of the foot pointing towards the ceiling. When you look at yourself and you have got it, keep it there and turn the head back to the front of your mat. Keeping the leg up there, all you're going to do now is drop the knee down towards the other knee, like you started, and lift it back up in the same position that you had it in a while ago. All right, so let's go down and up. Take your time, no fast business today. Down and up. Keep the chest high, down and up. Lift it as high as you can, and down and up. One more, and up. And release it back to the mat, nice and soft. And we go for the other side. So reposition yourself, pull the belly in, you're nice and the chest is high, the arms are strong here. Lift up your left leg this time, look around behind you, and make sure you're lifting the thigh high enough, coming out of that hip socket, and the knees bent. Okay, check in with that. And here we go, down, back up to exactly where you were a while ago, and down, and up. Take your time, lift it up, down, and up, down, and up. Two more, down and up, 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 down. Last one, up and release it. For those who'd like to, curl your toes under and push back into downward dog. If you're not into downward dog, go into child's pose once more. Taking a nice stretch here. Shoulders away from the ears. Lift that tailbone, spread that buttocks. Remember, you can move around in your downward dog. Move your shoulders. You can walk that dog. You can lift a leg up, lift the other leg up. Whatever you feel to do is fine. And then slowly make your way out of child, out of downward dog, back into table. So this time we're going to do the fire hydrant one, the one I call where the dog pees on the tire. So you're back in table, knee under the hip. Take your right leg up, lift it, look at it again and make it nice and high. So you're up here and let's lower it down and up, down, follow me and up, down, not fast, up, down, up, one more, down and up and release it back to the mat. So notice everybody when you take the leg up, try not to bend your spine and drop. Look at this, it's not this. All right, you keep it nice and steady in the front here and all you're doing is lifting that thigh up and taking it back down. All right, let's go for the other side. So lift the leg up, lift the leg up. All right, and we're ready. Down, up, down, up, down. Nice and steady in the front of the body. Good. And up, down, up. One more, down and up. Release it. Curl those toes under, push your buttocks back towards the heel. And lift those arms up. Good. Take a stretch here. And release. Coming down onto our tummy. Crawl down onto the belly. Come up onto your forearms. Move some of this stuff out of the way. So you're on your forearms, your elbow underneath your shoulder. Pressing into the hands, pressing into the tops of the feet. Take a breath. You're going to inhale and lift that chest up. As you lift the chest up, push it out to what's in front of you and feel the muscles on either side of your spine. Deep breath in and out. Come down onto the chin, slide your hands down a little bit. Press into your pelvic triangle. Take a breath. As you exhale, you're going to lift up your face a couple inches off the mat. Lift up your hands in the same bent position like this, and then pull those shoulders down your back. Breathe in, breathe out. Press into the tops of the feet and activate them. Inhale. Exhale. Make sure the neck stays long, everybody. Don't scrunch into the neck. One more breath here. And slowly lower down. Bend those knees when you wipe the feet. Okay, I'm going to do one here now. Watch me. I'm going to demonstrate. I'm sliding my hands out. Sliding the knees out. Bring the feet together. Okay, take the knees as wide as you can and drop. Bring your feet in together like this. So we're here. Everybody get into this position now. If the feet can't touch, don't force it. They can be right here. Knees are nice and wide. Breathe in, breathe out. So lift up that sternum again. Slide those shoulders down your back. Okay, going to take this a step further. Slide your hands out. Press into the palms and lift up your chest as if you're doing cobra, but the hands are long out here. If you want to look at me, you can. Feel the stretch in your abdominal muscles. If this is too much for your back, you can come out of it. Breathe in, breathe out. And then we can take the heel towards your buttocks and out again. So let's do a few of these. In, out, in, out, in, out. Two more. In, squeeze it in, out. Last one, squeeze it in, keep lifting the chest and out. Release the legs down. Release the upper body down. Slide your hands by your shoulders. Take a breath as you exhale. Come in for cobra now. Push the floor down away from you as you lift yourself up. Draw your elbows into your side body. Pull that chest out there, shoulders down. Neck is long. How about a nice smile on the face? I feel like you're smiling, don't it? Bet you're all smiling. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice soft breath in and out. And then slowly release. Bend your knees, windshield wipe those feet. For those of you who would like to, you can reach around and grab your ankles. Preparing for bow pose, press the feet into the hands and lift your thighs and your upper body up. Drop your nose down towards the mat. Keep the neck long, shoulders back, and try not to splay the knees open to the side like this. Be careful. And release. Okay. I'm going to show an option because we're going to do this again. So the option is you can go onto the hand, one hand up here like this. You can bend the knee, hold it, and you push yourself up just a little bit like this, nothing more than this. The other option is to have the hands beside you and just lift the thigh up like this. Let me do this leg. So you can lift the thigh up just like this. All right, so there are three options. So whatever option you choose now, let's go for another one. So remember, you can support yourself with one hand, reach around and hold anywhere you can. You can even hold your pants foot if you have on long pants. And just that intention, everybody, of doing this is enough. Even if you don't leave the ground, just that little intention there of just pulling that leg up, of just trying is enough. And release. If you have done one side, please go to the other side. And anybody who has done two of these full ones and you want to do a third one while we wait on the others, go ahead and do it. Or just rest. Windshield wipe, yes. My hubby says, let's windshield wipe the feet. Okay, releasing the legs. And let's press up and come back into child. So in child, the knees can be close together this time because the body is nice and warm. Or you can have them far apart. Or you can do your puppy stretch, whichever you prefer. So just lengthen that spine out there. Take a nice stretch here. Okay, slide your hands down and pick yourself up. And then you're going to slide those feet around. Bend your right knee, take it into the inner left thigh or underneath that knee, left knee, whichever you prefer, doesn't matter. So moving the flesh away from the sitting bones, or sit on something so that you can drop those hips down and let your back be nice and straight. So sit on the cushion or on your folded blanket. Okay, inhale those arms up. Exhale, reach forward first. Flatten that back as those fingers reach out there. And then drop the hands down to wherever they reach. Take a big breath here, drop your hands down, hold wherever, if you even hold the thigh, The sides of the knee does not have to be all the way down here. All right. So it depends on your flexibility, depends on your back. If you have a tight back or some issues with your back, you need to be very careful. So you can just stay here if you'd like, or you can reach down a little bit further. So your back is nice and straight. You're not rounding it. Don't curve it. Looking at your toes, breathe here. Inhale, exhale. Okay, slide up, sit up nice and tall. Don't change your feet yet. Take your right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Your left hand comes around, lift up your spine, and just do a half twist, just a little twist here. Breathe in, breathe out. Notice that the rib cage and the waistline goes around. The hips stay square to the front of the room, and your neck isn't going too far either. And come back to center. Let's change sides. You have the option under the knee or into the inner thigh. Roll the tailbone down, sitting bones down. Lift up your back. Inhale those arms up. Come forward first in your flat back, reaching those fingers out there. Depending on your flexibility and the length of your arms, where you drop those hands down, where you're going to catch. All right, so you're not forcing anything. Lift up that chest, shoulders back. Take a breath. As you exhale, you may be able to hinge forward from the hips a tad, maybe not. Lift up that sternum, keep the back nice and long here. Breathe, inhale, exhale. Keep the tailbone down, keep the back lifted, right up. And then slide up. Okay, your left hand is going to go across to the right foot, anywhere that it can hold or touch. Your right hand behind you. Lift up your spine. So you want to come forward a little bit and then do a little half twist. All right, when you get to the twist, to your edge of comfort, you just stay there. You're not forcing anything around. Lift up your sternum. Bring a soft smile to your face. And use that inhale to lift you a little bit. Watch the quality of your breath. Watch the quality of your thoughts. And slowly begin to come back to center. Okay, we're going to slide down towards the bottom of your mat. Ease yourself down like this. Or if you have back issues and you want to go down this way, it's another nice way to go down, sideways, and then turn onto your back. So again, they're always optional. Yoga is so great that way. You have lots of options. It works for everybody, no matter what. So just bring the thighs into the chest, give them a little hug. And cross your right ankle right on top of the left thigh. Put in your hand, your right hand through the little triangle you found there in front of you. Hold on to the sides of your left thigh. Flex both feet and then take a breath. When you exhale, just gently pull that left thigh towards you. You can take your arm bone on the right side and push that right thigh out to whatever's in front of you there. Keep the chin slightly down, shoulders relaxed. This is a figure 4 or supine pigeon pose. And then releasing this side, let's go for the other side. So cross the left on top of the right. Bring the right thigh up, put your left hand through the triangle from the belly and hold the sides of your right thigh. You can flex both feet. Take a big breath here. As you exhale, pull that right thigh towards you. And use your left arm bone to push that left thigh out to what is in front of you. And again, you will notice a difference in this side. I bet you. There is a slight difference in the two sides of your body. But don't try to change anything or figure out why. Just let it go now. Let those thoughts go and breathe. Chin slightly down, shoulders down. And release. Draw the thighs to the chest one more time. Now let's make some circles with those knees, using the length of your arms to make your circles. Massaging the base of the spine and your internal organs. Keep that breath going though. Inhale to start your circle, exhale to finish your circle. And then let's reverse that circle. Good. And then just draw those thighs in towards the chest. And then lengthen your right leg out on the mat. Lengthen your left leg. So keep those legs nice and lengthened out there. Pull them out to what's in front of you. Take a nice stretch with the arms as well. Stretch them behind you. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And release the hands to your sides. We're getting ready for Shavasana. This is a pose in which we do our relaxation. So drawing the shoulders down away from those ears. Slide your heels away from each other so the toes can just flop open. And your hands can be the same. Palms up or down. Take a big breath in. Sigh it out. And allow that exhale to sink you deeper into your support. Feeling the weight of your body down on that support. Make sure that you are totally relaxed now. Your knees and your feet and your thighs and your lower back. The shoulders, the neck and the arms, all the fingers, everywhere is totally relaxed. You have nothing to do now but to relax. And slowly begin now to awaken the body. You may begin by deepening the breath. Begin to make some small movements throughout your body that feels natural to you at this time. When it feels right for you, you may roll onto your side and hug yourself in fetal position. Pressing into the top hand, extend the top leg and slowly make your way back up into your comfortable seated position. Feel free to use your props to help you. Keeping your eyes closed. So as you sit up, you want to take the hands behind you, moving the flesh of the buttocks away from those sitting bones so you can plug them in. Slide your hands back to your lap, keep your eyes closed. Let us have peace in our hearts, our lives, our beautiful island, Jamaica. Let us have peace in this universe. And may you take the peace you feel here on your mat, off your mat, and offer it to those you encounter. Adiom, Shanti, Shanti, peace. Slowly open your eyes and we greet each other. Peace. Namaste.